everybody, this is Eric Warren. Welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. Today I want to share with you something that was very helpful for me, especially when I was getting started and I was really intimidated by network marketing. Okay? Everybody has a comfort zone. And this is let's say this is your comfort zone, and inside of this comfort zone are things that you're comfortable with, you have positive feelings about. And when we come into network marketing, all of a sudden, we're asked to do things that are uncomfortable, that are outside of our comfort zone. And I'll tell you, there's a couple different approaches that you can take to that. Approach number one is, let's say, there's something way out here that's a negative. You got your little positive, it's way out there. Well, what happens is, if you try and go too far too fast, it's too scary. And it's like a rubber band being stretched. It's going to snap back. And it's going to snap back and make this circle even smaller. So you don't want to go too far where you're paralyzed with fear. What you want to do is live in what I call the fringe of fear, this little edge. And let's say there's a little negative inside that edge. Maybe it might be making your first phone call and saying, I want to tell you about my product. Or, I want you to see this video. Or, would you be my friend and come check this out? Or, would you come to my house because there's something I want to show you? And you're scared to death to do that. But you're not paralyzed. Because here's the thing. What I've learned is, after you get outside of this area, and you find something right next to it that's a little bit of a negative, it's scary for you. If you stay there long enough, you'll turn that into a positive. You invite somebody to coffee and all of a sudden it'll be a nice experience. You go, oh, that's not so bad. You'll get on the phone, you call some people, you get some good feedback. Oh, that's not so bad. You'll invite somebody to a home meeting and you get some people to show up. Oh, that worked nice. All of a sudden the negatives turned into positives, right? And your comfort zone, instead of like a rubber band that snaps back, it just expands. And once it's expanded, it stays expanded. And then what most people do is they do that once maybe and then they're done. Well, what you have to do as soon as you do this, what all the most successful people I know is they find that next little negative that's just on their fringe of the next fringe of fear, and they create a new circle. They stay outside of there until they turn that into a positive. And then they find the next little one. And then they create another little stretch and they turn that into a positive. Have you ever seen the rings of a tree? If you cut a tree down, what does it look like? It looks like this, right? Every year, it goes dormant in the winter and then it grows in the summer. And when it grows, this breaks. The bark breaks. And it creates new growth. But there was pain in that process. But they grew. And how do you know a tree's dead? No more rings. It's over. It's done. So our job as professionals is to stay in this fringe. And then look for the next thing that we're afraid of and conquer that fear. And then look for the next thing that we're afraid of and conquer that fear. Do you want to be a sapling? Do you want to be a tiny little tree? Or do you want to be a huge redwood? It's up to you. The formula to do it is to get into that fringe of fear, turn that negative into a positive, and everything's going to be better for you from that point forward. So that's our show. Hope you got value. Ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you, so you decide to become a network marketing professional, you decide to go pro, because it is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now let's go tell the world. Everybody have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.